Today, I'll be animating Demon Slayer's most anticipated fight using manga animation. Now, I've never done manga animation before, so it might be shit. But actually no, I'm the goat, so that won't happen. Now, which Demon Slayer fight is the most anticipated, you may be wondering? Well, it comes down to preference, right? Some might think it's the Demon Slayers versus Muzan. Others will say it's Kokobaru versus the Pillars. But I say that it's Zansu versus Kaigaku.
What?
Bit of a hot take, I know. Don't worry, I can sense your confusion. But I just love when timid, kind-hearted characters just lock the fuck in and stop playing games like, yes sir, that shit is so tough. So here's the plan. First, I have to select which manga panels I'll be using for the animation. We can't use all of them because, you know, there's just too many. Then I'll download those panels and cut out the subjects into their respective pieces. After that comes the infamous animation sequence, where I move the cutout pieces in such a way to create animation. And finally ending with the voiceover creation, SFX, and any final touches. So without further ado, let's begin with step 1. So these are the panels I've selected. There's a good combination of close-up, mid, and long shots that when all put together, tell the story of Zansu and Kaigaku's tension-filled standoff, and of course, the clashing of their swords. Now with step 1 down, I got to work on step 2, separating our subjects into their respective layers. For this first panel, it meant cutting Kaigaku into his torso, left arm, eyes, hair, and waist rope. The second shot required a lot less work. It's a long shot, so I only bothered with cutting out Zenitsu and Kaigaku's hair. However, for the third shot, it was the complete opposite. The close-up of Zenitsu had to be split up into a shit ton of layers, including the cursed bald Zenitsu. Ah, hell nah! And what made it complicated was something called repainting. For example, when I cut out this piece of hair, it leaves a blank space behind, and we can't be having that. So what you have to do is repaint over that space. So overall, this one shot took me about 2 hours to cut out and repaint. Fuck me. And for the rest of the shots, it was pretty much just rinse and repeat, which means now it is time for step 3 of the process, the animation. To give these cutouts the effect of realism, not only will we obviously have to move them around, but I also added a little fast noise effect to give them a little waviness too. It's very subtle, but looking at the before and after, it does make a world of difference. Now I won't show you the animation process for all the shots, just this one of Zansu, because my god am I proud of it, look at him! Oh shit! That looks so good! Right. And then just like with step 2, it was rinse and repeat. So after a couple days work, we finally had the Zansu versus Kaigaku animation complete. But we're not done yet. We still have step 4, the voiceover. Now I experimented with some AI voices, but to be honest, they were terrible.
Make sure to like and subscribe my skibidi sigmas!
So instead, I just paid someone on Fiverr to play the character of Kaigaku while I voiced Zenitsu. Alright, I'm imagining Zansu to have like a sort of calm aggressiveness voice, maybe a little bit of cockiness too. You know, he's kind of locked in. He is locked in. Sorry, here we go. My first line, Kaigaku, anata wa kitto. Oh my god. Oh, I'm cringing so bad. Kaigaku, anata wa kitto. Now, as you would have noticed, I'm trying to do this voiceover in Japanese. Only problem is, I'm not Japanese. So very quickly I learned that while Japanese would have sounded cool, I could not manage to get through one line without cringing out. So I had to default back to English. Too slow. Trash. Alright, nice, that was pretty decent. I think we'll go with that. I think we have to go with that. Now I won't show you the process of adding backgrounds, light sources, and shadows because that's just boring, monotonous work. So all that's left to do is to give our Zansu versus Kaigaku manga animation a watch.
You're still as dainty and seedy as ever. You sure haven't changed. And you sure seem happy to play stopgap as the bottom rung upper moon. But unlike you, I will always stick with those who value me correctly. Fourth form! Distant thunder! Too slow. Trash. I'll kill you! Fifth form! Heat lightning! Sixth form! Electric lightning shower! Sorry. Brother. Seventh form! Flaming Thunder God!
Now first things first, you might have noticed that I removed my Zansu voiceover lines. Cause the Fiverr guy did such a good job with Kaigaku, I just decided to let him play both characters. But there we have it. What do you think? What do you think? Do let me know what you think about it, even if you think it's shit. I'll only cry a little bit. But that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.